This video looks at an example of a negative power and a fractional power. Now, in part 1 we have a decimal to the power of a negative power. Now, my advice here is to write the decimal as a fraction. Well, 0.2 is 2/10 or 1/5, all to the power of -2. Now, a negative power means effectively to reciprocate the fraction. So 1/5 becomes 5/1 or just 5. So the negative power reciprocates it, but this then needs to be squared. So I dealt with the negative power, I now need to square it. Well, 5 squared just equals 25. So again, the best way I believe to deal with decimals to a power is to write as a fraction. Now in part 2 we have 16a to the power of 12 all to the power of 3/4. Now to deal with this we must raise both parts in the bracket to the power of 3/4. So we've got 16 to the power of 3/4 times by a to the power of 12 all to the power of 3/4. Now then, to one side, we know that 16 to the power of a quarter must equal 2, because 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is 16. So 16 to the power of 3/4 is just 2 to the power of 3, which is 8. So 16 to the power of 3/4 is 8. Now then, here we have an a to the power of 12 all to the power of 3/4. Now the rules for powers in this form is to do 12 lots of 3/4. Well, 12 times 3 is 36, then divide by 4 is 9. So this just becomes a to the power of 9. So therefore this simplifies to 8a to the power of 9.